Tonight, downtown is on edge as dozens of demonstrators, many barely able to stand, demand to be paid in fentanyl instead of dollars. They're calling it, quote, the only currency that matters. The crowd, glassy-eyed and slouched, says cash is worthless and claim employers should supply them with the drug directly.
Tonight, an unprecedented wave of unrest grips the city. Dozens of demonstrators, many appearing weak and disheveled, have flooded downtown, demanding payment in a dangerous synthetic opioid they call Fent.
The crowd erupted just after sunset. Fires, looting.
Tonight, the nation inches closer to a first-of-its-kind referendum that would legalize the street drug fentanyl for personal use. The question on the ballot, should wages be allowed to be paid in the drug? Cities across the country are on edge.
We work. We believe.
Tonight, in a historic and contentious decision, American voters have approved the nationwide legalization of synthetic opioid Fent. The referendum passed by a narrow margin, and celebrations erupted within minutes. Supporters, many living on society's margins.
Tonight, in a move that is already shaking Washington, Americans have narrowly voted to legalize fentanyl possession and sale nationwide. The historic measure passed with just over 51% of the vote. Reaction, as you can imagine, is swift and intense.
Tonight, unrest over the nation's new fentanyl law is spilling into the streets. Just months after the drug was legalized, thousands of people, many addicted and living on the margins, have formed what they call the Fent Freedom Fighters. Their demand, free fentanyl for life.
Tonight, in a stunning turn, the so-called Fent Freedom Fighters have seized control of the Capitol. The ragtag paramilitary, demanding what they call free Fent forever, breached the White House gates just an hour ago. The president has been evacuated. Here's live footage from Lafayette Square.
In a scene unthinkable just weeks ago, the Fent Freedom Fighters leader, Gertie Bingsmas, stands on the Capitol steps taking the presidential oath. The self-styled crusaders, desperate for a steady supply of fentanyl, seized Washington after days of chaos. Tonight, the ragged commander becomes the 48th president of the United States.
Tonight, the nation faces a new reality. The Fent Freedom Fighters now control the Pentagon, renamed the Pentagon, and are rewriting the law from inside its walls.
As of this morning, every citizen is entitled to a lifetime supply. You show your card, you get your dose. That's it. Freedom means no one goes without.
Tonight, the so-called Fent Freedom Fighters, the ragged paramilitary that seized Washington last month, have declared the U.S. dollar dead. In its place, Fentcoin, a new digital token they say equals one dose and nothing else. Signs like this are appearing on storefronts nationwide.
Tonight, America finds itself broke, bent, and Fentless. Fentcoin, the only legal tender since the Fent Freedom Fighters seized Washington, has plunged to less than 2 cents. With no value left, factories have gone dark, and the free Fent the fighters promised can no longer be made.
Yeah, it's 8 past the hour, prime time, whatever. Look, folks, I'm running on fumes here. Been at this desk too long. I just need a little Fent or something, just keep the